Now it records. I had to reinstall Vista on my computer because my Windows 7 was completely fucked up to the point that it would not even let me start up, wouldn't let me get to my login screen. It was just giving me blue screens of left, right, center, and so yeah, my dad reformatted the thing and put Windows Vista on it, and I think I should possibly adjust this up a little so I can sit up a little because if you can't tell, I am wearing a bra and I didn't feel like putting on a shirt, and yeah, so you're just gonna have to deal with me in a bra. Not that you really care. Not that anybody even like really fucking cares, right? So who cares? Yeah, I made this video to update people, I guess. I don't know how I'm doing. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, 2 of which were under eating disorder protocol. I gained like 4 or 5 pounds maximum. I was about 93 when I went in, and when I came out, it said 97.5, so I guess 4.5 pounds. But, like, if I'm not eating a lot in one day and I take X-Lax that same day, and so I go to the washroom, the next day I wake up and I'm like 1.5 pounds lighter, which obviously isn't real weight. So I'm like, okay, I probably only gained 3 pounds of real weight, which I don't think I've lost any of that, but I haven't gained any weight either. I am genuinely trying to eat, but the eating is starting to make me crazy a little bit. Tonight I ended up purging like twice because I kind of binged like twice. I say kind of binged because it's not my usual stuff 2,000 calories down my throat or more, usually more, and you know, throw it up and spend 15 minutes getting it out because there's so much in my stomach. It wasn't like that. I didn't have the binge food on me for it to be like that. And last night I sliced myself up, so that was lovely, and it's just like all these self-destructive urges are just coming in more and more and more and more, and I think the only reason I even have a modicum of control at the moment is because I'm on Seroquel and they upped my dose to 75 milligrams, which, for those of you who have taken Seroquel, is not a lot of Seroquel, but I was only on it for like impulsivity and I guess for anxiety a little bit. I don't think it did shit to my anxiety, to be honest with you. I think it has helped with the impulsivity and like the crazy woo of moods a little bit. The thing is, this self-destructive bug, it's gently wearing me down now instead of just being something I impulsively get rid of like I would have before Seroquel. And right now it's really fucking wearing me down. Like, I had so many random ridiculous thoughts of how I could hurt myself tonight. Like, I don't mean suicide, I just mean like things to stab with, or things to like, you know, it didn't even have to be me, to be honest. I thought about like having some random piece of wood down in my basement, just stabbing like crazy at it, and just making all sorts of like nicking it up like so it wouldn't even be recognized as a piece of wood anymore. Like, I don't know, I just this motion seems like it would do something. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know how to handle myself when I get like this, and that's really, you know, one of my big problems. And even on the food side, I can't stand the thought of gaining weight. The only reason I'm able to eat the way I'm eating right now is because I haven't gained weight from eating that way. At least I don't think I have. I'm probably going to weigh myself tomorrow. Sorry. I'm probably going to weigh tomorrow, and we'll see what's on the go with my weight, and if I've gained any appreciable weight, I'm probably just not going to be eating, because it's hard enough to fucking try and convince myself to eat every fucking day without gaining goddamn weight. I'm still really sensitive about the weight thing. Like, I know, okay, that my weight is ridiculously low for a 25-year-old woman of my height. I know this. I know it looks ridiculous on me, and yet I cannot be any heavier or I will freak the fuck out and want to die, pretty much. I can't imagine triple digits right now. I think right now in the mood I'm in, if I was triple digits, I would seriously, like, kill a bitch. Well, that bitch would probably be me, actually. But since I'm not there, we don't have to worry about that. No worries, you know, I'm safe, I'm good, yay. That was my fake smile. Very fake smile. I don't know. Life just... I mean, there's one or two good things. I'm volunteering at the center again, and I'm going to queer choir. But that's like it. It's the only things in my life aside from the internet that I actually like, that I want to do, and that I give a shit about anymore. And it's like, you know, if I don't care about life, why should I bother feeding myself and taking care of myself? For what? What purpose is there to do so? I don't know. And then sometimes there's that other part that cares too much and gets retarded anxiety, and then I need to restrict because it takes the anxiety away. So it's like either way I lose. Lose, 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 lose. And tonight when I was binging and purging, it was like, I almost got like euphoric after it felt so fucking wonderful, and I was like, I forgot what this was like, you know? How good it felt afterwards, like, because I've really been very adamant about not being bulimic lately. And then tonight I go and I binge and I purge twice. And then it's like, oh, this is the way I cannot be sad, you know? If I do this, I won't be sad. But that's fucked up. But it's like, how the hell am I supposed to not be sad? I don't know. I can't figure that one out. That's more of a life question than a here and now question, or even a month's question. So let me see. I'll try to say something half important, okay? I saw my counselor at the university for the second time. We're still mostly in that whole getting to know you stage. We haven't planned out any kind of treatment or anything, but she thinks, my social worker wants to do DBT with me. Not that I've been able to get hold of her, although I've tried, but she thinks it's a good idea, the counselor, and I don't know, I guess she wants to figure out how to complement it best with what she does with me. I don't know, because she's a counselor, like from the university's counseling center, and most of them up there are psychologists. This particular one is not. She has a background in nursing, but she's trained, you know, as a counselor, and she also does eating disorders, like, as a specialty, which I've never had any sort of counselor who specialized in any way in eating disorders. It's always been my other issues that I got a therapist for, and then I had the Hope Center for the other shit. Or, you know, Homewood, I guess, in the day, but that didn't really count because it was only for 5 weeks, and they don't even live in my province, so how the fuck could I see them when I was back home? I couldn't. Anyway. And I met with my dietitian last week, and I'm meeting with her again this week, and I don't know. I sort of had a goal, but I didn't want to, like, set it in stone because I didn't think I would do it, but I actually did the goal. It was just, like, to eat a full breakfast and lunch. I think I did it, like, twice. Yeah, my head is so totally fucking confused. I don't know whether I should restrict, or binge, or purge, or cut, or do something else. I don't know what the fuck else I would do. Take pills, like not to kill myself, just to be out of the world for a while. Like, sometimes I just get urges to just swallow handfuls of downers and just sleep for 2 days, like I did before. That didn't end well because I was dehydrated as shit also, but I digress. Nothing would have happened to me had I not been dehydrated, so. And I'm like looking at this camera thing, and my face just looks like utter shit. I don't know. I think I look like a bag of shit. And when I'm rational, I think I look like a bag of bones. But I'm very rarely rational. Like, I can see it in the camera, like the collarbones and, like, how my face has that fucking shadow thing, but then I look down at myself and I'm like, oh god, look at all the fat. And it's just, I'm the complete opposite of what most people with eating disorders tend to do. Most people look in the mirror and they go, oh my god, I'm so fat. But I'm like, I can look in the mirror and say that actually, no, I know that I don't look like a normal weight. but I know I don't look emaciated either, which, you know, the doctor, out of the goodness of her heart, of the Waterford, had the grace to tell me. You know, like that fucking helps. Oh no, I'm not 70 pounds and half dead on your fucking floor. Okay, we get that. Like, anyway. But then I look at myself. Like, when I just look at myself, for me, I see the fat everywhere. And I know I could lose so much more weight, but then there's that rational part of me saying, no, you really can't afford to lose that weight, and if you go back to restricting, you're not going to have a brain, you're not going to have any energy. Basically, I'm just going to want to, like, lie down all day and do nothing, and that's not acceptable to me right now, and I don't want to get to a stage where it is acceptable, because once I get to that stage, it's probably exactly what I'll do. So, anyway, this is my update for y'all, and I'm gonna end it now because it's like 11 minutes long, and you've heard enough of my babbling, so take it easy.